Assalamualaikum and very good morning to everybody. So today my poster title is Buffalo's Lactation, Milk Yield and Milk Production. So as my introduction, so first of all I want to explain to all of you that there are two types of buffaloes that commonly in the world. First we have water buffalo, and second we have a swamp buffalo, and these two kind of buffaloes have different purposes. That what I'm presenting today is about water buffaloes. Why water buffaloes? Because these kind of buffaloes, they like to wallowing in the clear water compared to the swamp buffalo that they like to wallow in the mud holes. First of all, as my introduction, first, when we talk about lactation, it must start after the buffaloes calm down. And during the first calver for the primitive buffaloes is the main indicator of the potential for the buffaloes to giving milk. And there are several factors that will affect the buffalo's production. First, the genetics. Different species, different breeds, and different individual animals will perform differently. And the second, non-genetic on management, amount and quantity of feed that will be given, the farmer skills, and the heat tolerance. So these are a non-genetic that will influence the buffalo's lactation. And the third one is the outside the farmer's control, climate, temperature, and humidity. And these factors will affect the lactation because the well-known is buffalo is a seasonal breeder that we are very difficult to breed all year round. And but in certain literature has mentioned that if they are managed properly with a good feeding, we can manage the lactation as same as cows. And the second, about the milk composition. And for as my table number 1, I stress out the different breeds and different lactation dates and the milk yield. And breed we have Murrah, Hillarabi, Surti, and Mediterranean. These are four main buffaloes breed for milk. And from the data, we can see that average production for Murrah is about 3.7 liters per day. Hillarabi 5.7 to 6.3 liters per day. Surti 3.4 liters per day, and Mediterranean about 7.7 liters per day. And the milk composition of the buffaloes can be altered in a few changes. First, from the anatomical system, what is inside of the others that will affect the milk alteration is due to the disease, treatment by antibiotics, and medication that has been given. And number 2, changes in feed. And the milk composition will change accordingly to what feed that we give to the buffaloes. And my table number 2, here I make a differentiation between breeds in a different continental of the world. First we have Egyptian, second we have Mediterranean, third we have Murrah in India region, and the fourth I mentioned to you about the Chinese buffaloes, and different of composition that 5 main major composition. We have percent of water, percent of fat, protein, lactose, and something of fat. And once we talking about buffaloes, milk, they are very. This topic is not really discussed in a wide range, and for these purposes of this presentation, I make difference between buffaloes and cow for the milk composition. Then you can see, once you're familiar with the cow milk composition, and I make figures on buffaloes, and you can see the comparison. And as what has been practiced in all over the world, different breeds we use for different purposes. Like we want to use for cheese making, we want to use as a mozzarella making, we want to use for lassi milking. So different kinds of breeds we can use for different purposes. So thank you.
Faham tak?
Faham.
Okay. Tadi masa you present, kenapa you cakap buffalo lactation milk yield dengan milk production?
Okay, buffalo.
Masa you buat you punya title tu, you baca,
Right.
you baca kan? Apa you cakap? Your title,
Buffalo.
instead of putting milk composition, you said milk production. Betul tak?
Betul.
Tak perasan. Okay. Nanti you tengoklah balik.
Okay.
Boleh cakap production.
Okay.
Okay. So when you say like that, when you present, you say like that, people will be like, what are you going to be talking about? And then as the rest, you notice, I notice your title dengan his title also the same size. It doesn't stand out. Okay. Now you use white background. Okay, white background, fine. You can put any picture there and stuff like that. You won't have any clashing. But your font is too small. From here, it's very blurry. You know, you cannot see very well. Your introduction should. You see, your introduction and your factors affecting. The introduction, dia punya bold. It's bold, but it's not big enough. Alright. And then the thing is, you are talking about your tables after you already mentioned it. So you're talking about, you know, okay, when you're talking about buffalo lactation, it begins with blah blah blah. Then I said no. Okay, then you said as shown is table 1, then you must discuss table 1. Don't discuss at the end. Okay. And then from what I see, your pictures are fine, but sometimes you got to play with the contrast lah. That one is too much, too bright. That one is very dark. So you have to manipulate your color. The pictures are good. Pictures are good, but it should be, you must see like, it must be clear.
Like this picture, I want to highlight the main actor of this picture.
Yeah, but it looks very dark. The green looks greener, and the picture of the buffalo is very sama-sama. So maybe you should increase your brightness, reduce your contrast. That one is too bright. Reduce the thing a little bit. Okay, whatever lah. Now I'll ask you one big question.
Correct.
What's the difference between cow and buffalo in your table 3?
Okay.
Can you define what's a cow?
Yes, both Taurus.
What is a cow?
Cow. Cow is a cow.
Define cow.
It is a same Bovidae family. It have a family from the Bos family.
Stop. Hope this is recording. Cow tu apa?
Cow is between animal and cattle. I think you should put cattle. Better maybe.
Okay, this.
Wait. Okay, never mind. What you say is correct. What he say is correct, Cow is the female cattle. What is the female animal for buffalo? The female animal for buffalo is called what?
Buffalo cow.
Tembak.
Because this
My dear, you should put. You don't think Mat Saleh knows so much. Sometimes when you read a paper, the paper can be wrong. You don't take bulat-bulat. You must say that comparative milk composition. You punya title pun ketongan terbalik. Comparison of milk and buffalo. Comparison of cow and buffalo milk. Cow is a female bovidae animal.
Right.
So you must say comparative milk comparative milk traits between female adult cattle and buffalo. So that table there must be cattle and buffalo, because an adult female buffalo is called a cow. An adult female cattle is called a cow. An adult reindeer, female reindeer, is called a cow. Cow is a female adult animal.
So how if we take the figures from this author? So is it we can change?
Yeah,
Boleh.
because sometimes they all salah. Understand? You don't take it bulat-bulat. You can manipulate the thing also. This one, cow, when somebody reads cow, even reindeer also, female is called a cow. You understand? A whale also is called a cow. Female whale is called a cow. Faham tak? Do you know that? A female dolphin is also called a cow. A dugong female is also called a cow. Betul.
Ya dah. Saya dapat dapat dugong.
Sebab I nak terangkan kat dia, terrestrial and marine. A cow. So when you say cow, dugong, whale, but whale punya total fat pun lagi tinggi. Very high. So that means your table kadang-kadang boleh mencerutkan you.
Mengelirukan.
We have to use the correct terms, technical terms.
Because you see, you have the information there. Your table, if I walk past, it stands alone. Okay, because you have very little words. Because you have very little words, you can make your text bigger. Okay, but the thing is, you can play around, because like your milk yield per kilogram, per lactation and all that stuff, you can actually make it tighter and you can make it stand out, you see. But some of the information there, you have to manipulate, because why? Your title of your table must stand alone. Like the table number 3 should be comparative milk trait between cattle and buffalo. Okay, and then after that, lactation length and milk yield of who? Lactation length and milk yield of different breeds of buffaloes. And then you should put an extra there, cow. So you can actually see difference between murah buffaloes, and then bottom there, Bos Indicus and Bos Taurus. Then it will make it interesting. You faham tak?
So you boleh combine from one table to other people punya information dalam satu. Create your own table but other people punya.
So people can actually see Bos Taurus are high milk producers.
You pernah tengok tak yang orang buat jadual, lepas tu dia ada simbol macam
Asterisk.
pound lah, asterisk lah, and then dia bubuh kat bawah tu dia little reference.
Yes.
That technique I've applied for table number 2, which is I just add on for the Chinese and Mediterranean data, because that's not informed by style for work.
Yes, but you see your table number 1 and table number 2, you can combine. So you can have Murah, Nili, Suti, Mediterranean, and then you see them, you repeat Mediterranean lagi. Then you can put all that information in there, alright? And then in Murah you can put asterisk. Depends on geographical region, which is diet dependent, it also differs. And then you have there Bos Indicus, Bos Taurus. If you're talking about Bos Indicus, Bos Taurus, you put an asterisk there. What breed are you referring to?
So let's say, can I combine all these 3 tables?
No, you cannot combine 3 tables. You can combine
and
table
two.
1 dengan table 2. Sebab table 3 cakap pasal benda lain pula. Faham tak?
Tak boleh juga.
Kan? Which means you have more space. And then more space maknanya you boleh besarkan lagi you punya text. Yang kat bawah reference tu, it should be just one line at the bottom there. Yang prepared by tu orang tahulah. You letaklah kat atas. Orang takkan pergi kat bawah tu. Faham tak? Okay? Question? Nak bantai sekarang?
Ada je komen. Ada.
Tak ada, sebab kita nak memperbaikkan. Because generasi lama dulu diorang buat, diorang ada A1 punya paper, lepas tu dia ambil gambar, dia tempek tau. Dulu kan, zaman dulu kala, zaman Prof
Tak
Razak
pakai
semua.
A1 pun. Dia pakai A4 biasa.
A4 biasa ni,
Besar kan?
A4 biasa ni, Dia orang tempek. Lepas tu satu board ni satu. Lepas tu dah ambil satu, dia tempek, dia letak macam tu. Dulu kala macam tu. Then when with perubahan zaman is now one sheet.
Zaman saya tempek-tempek lagi.
Mana banyak paper lah.
Prepare A4 ni I prepare the information ikut what font size. Bila I pergi conference international kan, I tempek, so I will susun lah. This is the title panjang punya. And then I susun, okay, introduction kat sini, sini. Tapi like macam Dr. Sumi kata dalam kotak-kotak lah. So it's like this is introduction. This is
So A4 paper you ni kan introduction. And then what we used to do
dalam
is
6 A4 cukup lah.
cukup. And then after what we used to do is the A4 kan you boleh beli kertas colour-colour. So you potong lah A4, A5, A macam-macam. Tempek sini, tempek sana. Then that one like macam tu ada gambar sini. Tempek sini ada gambar sini.
Itu zaman dulu lah.
Itu zaman dulu lah.
Saya tolong video orang buat lah. Faham tak? Masa I belajar buat PhD pun kita masih pakai
Eko.
You punya zaman dah lain lah.
I only in my life I only presented 2 posters in my life and I hated it because why you cannot play around with it.
Saya present international 2 kali. The rest all
International sekali je. The rest all oral. Oral is so much easier. Like now you're talking like just now factors affecting, genetic, non-genetic. Do you know that when you have oral presentation, poster presentation is only 5 minutes?
And you have to finish all within 5 minutes.
You all more than 15 minutes.
So next time when you go for presentation, go for oral.
Yes.
And then you don't have to worry about standing at your poster. Sekali present, habis. And kalau orang belum minat, they will find you and they ask you during tea break ke apa benda. So,
Because sometimes these pictures will confuse people, right? If we cannot arrange it very well.
Yes, and your talking about picture since you brought it up, sebab I lupa nak cakap dah. You punya picture tak ada caption, apa kena kau? Sama I'm your co-supervisor.
I'm not teaching for purpose.
No, your figure, whatever figure that you put must whatever figure that you put there must have a caption. So that one figure of buffalo, what breed in a pasture?
Yes, because I want to hide. Actually, I want to
Actually tak nak buat.
that we can raise the buffaloes in the like grazing. It's one intensive for the milking.
Bukan like grazing sayang. Grazing tu cara dia makan. In a pasture land. Yang tu intensive production system where you actually cut and carry the product. So you can actually put what do you call it? Figure A, figure B letak together. A, intensive production of buffaloes, and B is in pasture, an open grazing system. Sekarang ada picture orang tu confused.
sudah dapat makan lah.
Oh, dah. Nak saya pulang dah sini.
Okay, thank you.